Всем привет, друзья, это Бенна. Сегодня мы попробуем поиграть в сетевую Red Redemption 2, сетевой режим игры. Значит, я выбрал на вкладке, нажимаем. Значит, она загружается. До этого я в режиме сетевой игры, в сетевом режиме не играл в эту игру никогда. Сейчас подождем, пока игрушка загрузится. Очень красивая игра с красивой графикой, красивым большим внешним миром. Для меня непривычно, что нет транспорта, на котором передвигаться. Единственное, что можно передвигаться, это на лошадях. Или на гужевых повозках.
Okay, Sheriff. Here they are.
Tell the Marshal this ain't how we do things here. But I'll oblige him this once. All right. Let's see what we got.
Вот нам, собственно, предлагают выбрать персонаж. Мужчина-женщина. Я думаю, что мы выберем этот персонаж. Мужчину. Имя. Нас будут звать Бене. Так, внешность. Происхождение.
From what I hear, you ain't leaving us anytime soon.
Мне нравится такой. Цвет кожи выберем такой. Цвет глаз. Возраст. Старец или молодой. 18-летний юнец. Почему неплохо? Телосложение мускулистое. Спортивное. Обычное. Я думаю, что выберем спортивное. Цвет глаз. Глаза — это зеркало души, поэтому выберем голубое. Брови. Выберем такие брови. Нахмуренный нос. Нос пусть будет такой. Из-за усов губов не видно, вообще разницы ниже челюсти. Ух. Пусть будет широкая. Уши. Уши мы не видим. Пусть будет так. Зубы. Золотые, это прикольно. Прическа. А прическу выбирать, я так понимаю, нельзя. Образ жизни. Тоже. Все, я думаю, что... Все мы выбрали. Внешность свист. Я не фанат свиста, поэтому пусть будет так. Характеристики. Здоровье. Здоровье. Меткий глаз. Пусть будет он здоровый. Ну, в принципе, все. Подтвердить.
Well, then you need your portrait took. Hold up your fingers.
Я думаю, что принял. 18-й. 18-летний старик. Несколько месяцев спустя. Исправительная колония Шишика. Мужское крыло.
Jackson! Officer Jackson, move those prisoners! Officer Benton! Kitchens aid staff! Officer Townsend, those rocks ain't gonna
Такое
break
грустное
themselves.
начало.
What are you standing there for? Get moving!
Наш персонаж находится в тюрьме.
What are you looking at? Go on, get moving!
You with the hammer? And you'll do. We need to perform a work detail out near Tumbleweed. Come on, get in. Open the gate. Come on, Milliken. Yeah!
Куда-то нас повезли.
I tell you what, old Jameson is a wretched, sour old bastard, and no mistake. You lot stay calm in there.
You aren't saying nothing.
Well, you are now. Shut up. You know, my wife has acquired ideas significantly above her station. She's been reading too many goddamn books. Personally, I'm against education. Of women, I mean. And men, I guess. Unnecessary. Doesn't add much to the world. Education.
Education is bad.
Good day, gentlemen. Oh. Don't do anything stupid. Nobody gets shot. Act like fools, and the pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your names? Jenkins and Milliken. Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, throw your guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it. Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your wives presumably want you alive. Let them out. Now, please. Okay. Okay. You all run away. Aside from you. Try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you. Use it. Now, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, be so kind as to quickly run away before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back. Mr. Went, I believe it was $50 we agreed on.
It was.
Here's 50 each.
Each?
Yes. Now get out of here, both of you. My employer and I appreciate your professionalism.
All we did was stand there and look tough.
And you did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen. Now, sir, how about you pick up these guns, and we move out? My mistress is waiting for us. Come along. Then you better get on this horse.
Какой интересный незнакомец.
It's not much of an animal, but they haven't got far to ride.
Дряхлая кляча.
Get on the horse there. Ready? Wonderful. I hope you'll forgive the secrecy. My employer particularly values discretion. My name
Просторы
is
и
Mr. Horley,
впечатления.
by the way. 6 months at Sissica
Какая
Penitentiary,
красота, пустыня.
awaiting a hanging for a murder you did not commit. Must have felt a whole lot longer, my friend. You still seem strong, though. I mean, doesn't look like breaking all those rocks has left you entirely broken, in body or in spirit. I hope I am right about that. Rounding you folks up, and those sham trials, they were a disgrace. Made a mockery of the rule of law. Still can't quite believe they got away with it. There's others convicted when you were. Came out breathing fire.
Старые клячи неплохо
Maybe you're like
скачут.
that too. Guess we'll see. Or maybe you just want to put it all behind you, forget you were in there at all. That would be fine, of course, but you will listen to my mistress first. She spent a good sum getting you folks out. You owe her an audience, at least. She's just up here. There's the camp. Get your horse. Been a while since you saw a hitching post, huh? This way. She's anxious to meet you. Madam, we're back.
Hello. Jessica Leclerc, how do you do? What did you tell him?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Hawley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Hawley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Certainly, madam. This way. You'll find a change of clothes in there, alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
Ну, все это похоже на какое-то, ну, чудо. Я думаю, что мы будем... Ух ты, вот такую шляпу возьмем. Отлично. Так, что нам можно выбирать? Пусть будет потемнее тоже. Назад, назад. Вот, в принципе, сапоги. Комбинезон с заплатками. Снаряжение для оружия. Нет, ничего нам не доступно. Жилеты, рубашки. Ладно, не суть. Нет. Так, ну... Я думаю, что без верхней одежды. Выбрать верхнюю одежду.
That looks more comfortable. Hawley,
Here, madam.
you're very good health. I suppose it beats dying,
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices, you're the only other victims of their lies still alive. You see, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are, the people who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker, real estate speculator, and crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, my former best friend. Teddy Brown, her disgraced brother, outlaw, wanted man, and still in contact with them. All I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may be, I don't judge. You want to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
Good. I look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders. Goodbye, for now. Then Hawley, go introduce him to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps! Get up!
Hello, partner. Harley.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner. J.B. Cripps at your service.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
Так, ну посмотрим, куда мы направляемся.
Oh, sir. While Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk. Then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief and not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
See you shortly, boss.
Good luck.
Так, интересно, можно взять? Мы можем садиться только на нашу старушку, лошадку. Вот такое чудо произошло. Каких-то там 15 минут назад мы были в тюрьме. А сейчас уже свободные, скачем по пустыне. похоже на Сан-Андреас. Или на пустыню, которая находится в GTA 5. Железная дорога вот эта. Тоже дорога вдоль железной дороги. Отдохни. Ну что, мы прибыли на место. Так, где у нас коновец находится? Привязать лошадь.
Hello. You must be Harley's friend. He's one of us. He said you also were a discouraged man. I'm very discouraged. Disappointed Alden, that's me. Anyway, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I find your reticence charming. Real charming. By the way, I heard you might want to earn a little money. Well, some gentlemen have been robbing our stages, and they are not part of the club, if you catch my meaning. If you can make them go away, I'm sure they will have something of interest to you. They're up near Gap Tooth Ridge. See what you can do, okay? Here, by the way, a catalog. The latest issue. Just came into this armpit from a land more civilized. And if all works out, well, my colleagues and I move around these stations as needed. And all of us are very discouraged. We will all help a fellow sufferer with pertinent information. Good afternoon, sir.
Все мы в затруднительном положении, но с нами происходят чудеса. Что мне такое чувство, что мы должны были ехать на поезде. Это было бы разумно и, я думаю, что быстрее. Спасти лошадка. на логово там, где ты. Лошадка туда не хочет. Дарим округаля. Отдохни-ка, подруга. Устранить. Поищем, что у них в кармашках. У нас появились первые деньги.
Here, take this. Matt, just be kind.
лекарства. Что еще нужно ему выпить? Откройте карту сокровищ. Открываем. И дождь даже прошел. Угу. Вот наша карта сокровищ. Вот здесь мы. Это наша лошадь. Это наша метка. Так, посмотрим еще раз карту. Угу. Зона поиска, наша лошадь. Далеко старушка убежала. Стала наша лошадка. Вот досада. И у нас нет лошадки. Ну что, грабанем? Налетчики. Так, выбираем способности. Меткий глаз. Угу. Приобрести меткий глаз. Бесплатно. В общем, фокус фаер. Цена 50. Понятно. Да. Вот без лошадки тяжело, конечно. Ну, может быть, выносливость увеличится. Можно в дом зайти? Она ожила, что ли?
Howdy. I would never complain if all days were like this.
Харли предложила вам обратиться к конокраду по имени Клей Дэвис, у которого вы сможете научиться тонкостям торговли краденными лошадьми. Начать подбор игроков. Игроки. Хуба. Мы как-то все одинаково одеты, но вот этот господин от 1 до 4 игроков.
I win again. Did Horley send you, Pop? I'm Clay Davies. This is my brother, Clive. He don't talk. Maybe you two will get along better. Maybe not. Listen, I heard you wanted to earn some money. So, there's a gang of ne'er-do-wells. They are a bunch of degenerates, not good people. They're out at Raskeller Fork with a bunch of horses they stole from me. Well, that's a lie, but they stole them off the fella I was gonna steal them off of. Maybe you could get them for me. You think you could do that for me, Pop? Oh, look. Here are your friends. Well, good. Meet me at the stable at Tumbleweed once you have the horse flesh, and I'll pay you good. Oh, and Pop, Horley wanted me to remind you, any decent work you can find, take it. But just try to stay out of trouble. Oh, and once you give me those horses, well, after that, we'll talk again. Oh, I do so enjoy these conversations. I'm used to them on account of my brother. Let's go, Clive.
Так, ну что, мы играем все вместе. Я так понимаю, это живые люди играют. И они тоже на старых клячах. То есть они, я так понимаю, начали так же недавно, как и мы. Посмотрим, что из этого выйдет. Нам нужно украсть лошадей. Как-то резко сразу начали. С огня. Так, ну что, начали так начали. Так, ну что, начнем стрелять. Работаем втроем. Какой же жеребец. Лошадь это прямо как крутая машина на Диком Западе. Нас, я так понимаю, преследует. Стреляет. Красиво сняли его. Бах. Ну давай, родная, вставай. Давай, лошадка. Несмотря на то, что мы споткнулись, лошадка скачет хорошо.
Well, Horley was right about you, dead right. Ain't that dandy? Get that horse hidden away, Clive, and ready to move out as soon as we can.
А ничего то, что она упала один раз через спину.
Here's some money you earned. Now listen, Horley came by and gave me a message. He said to go see your friend Cripps up at your camp. Now listen to me for a second. Any other decent horses you find, we'll buy them. Just as soon as we are set up, okay? Nice meeting you. You know what? Hold on, boy. I call him boy because I'm older. 30 minutes, he went black. Let's give our friend here back the horse. It's yours. A sign of faith and future business. If you want to buy any extras or sundries for the animal, head
Чудеса
inside.
продолжаются.
They've got a lot available. See you soon. Come on, Clive.
Чудеса, правда, сегодня продолжаются. Мало того, что дали денег, и еще подарили лошадь. Новый уровень. Сброя. $23 дорого. Страховка на лошадь. Комплекс услуг по уходу. Рыжуха. Угу. А что, я голой жопой буду ездить на коне? Седло. раньше. Больше нет ничего, только это. $160, офигеть. Потертые седла, стремя. Обычные. Рожки. Ну, это уже... Это нам не по карману. Но все, в принципе, нам. Я понимаю, что там все идет на улучшение. Конезавод. Первая миссия. Вхождение в игру. Мы на коне, мы на седле. У нас бодрый конь, есть немножко денежек. Это обзор Red Redemption 2. Онлайн режим, сетевая игра. С вами по-прежнему Бене. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки. Дальше будет много интересного. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Очень рад, что посмотрели мое видео. Благодарен вам за это. До свидания.